AI blockchains might make a new wave in crypto. I was already talking in general about AI blockchains, blockchains that actually focus on how to bring computations, deployment of AI models, training of AI models to blockchain so that you can compute a lot of data in a decentralized way or store data in a decentralized way. And Phala Network is one of them. And in this video, I'm going to do a deep dive into Phala Network because it's a cool network. And let's get started with that. So what you can see is the main website, phala.network. The way it works, it's a layer one that easily bridges both to Ethereum and EVMs, and on the other hand side you have Kusama Polkadot ecosystem, which is also cool. There's this thing called Subbridge that is able to bridge to both of them. I will mention that in a moment. Basically, Phala Network, the token itself, launched in 2020, and right now is doing pretty good. It's doing pretty cool. There's a thing called FAT contract, which is the contract, a smart contract, which you can also use for computation of chain. This is a cool part of the whole technology as well. Let's get started with the wiki. So if you go to the Phala wiki at wiki.phala.network, you'll be able to read about the whole idea. And the whole idea is basically making the computation in a decentralized way and also being trustless. What trustless means here is that it's fully decentralized and also open source. So anyone can go look for the code, modify it to their own benefit and use that if they want to. So this is pretty cool. Also, Phala does not own any servers, and anyone with qualified hardware is allowed to join the network. So this is really cool stuff, and you need to use FAT contracts on the Phala cloud. So this is pretty cool. So this is Phala. There's also a second network called Kala Network. It's the Canary network of Phala Network, launched on Kusama. And the thing I've mentioned is Subbridge, which is the bridge between the cross-chain router and a bridge between both Ethereum and Parachain. So you have access to both ecosystems. And this is also pretty cool. If you want to start building, you can also go to the tutorial here on the app, going with the Phala build. You'll learn more about the FAT contracts themselves and how to compute various things off chain, which is pretty cool. This is the whole contract. They basically explain why you need it, and it's basically for making more complicated dApps, more complicated decentralized applications. You will need to have this kind of FAT contract that connects with various other sources on the web. So, for example, that can really connect to things like the cloud, Web2 services that are online as well, a bunch of other stuff as well. So this is everything that goes within one FAT contract, and this is pretty cool. So all in all, you have this layer one blockchain, two networks, Phala and Kala, a bunch of products on the network. The cool thing being FAT contract, then you have the Subbridge connecting the two. They also are building a game, Phala World, which will be a massive multiplayer game with NFTs inside. Also, so cool stuff. Finally, let's look at the price action. This is the price action for Phala Network. Pha token starting from 2020 September, so it runs for over 2 years now. Basically, the price is a little bit above how it started. Of course, the top was in 2021. It grew to around 80 cents, close to $1 at even some points. It was around $1, and now it's back to around 10 cents as well. So this is one of the coins that were pretty stable along the whole range. Of course, there was a 90% from 2021, but that's basically most of the coins. And this is the coin that you use to pay also for the computations on the network. So generally speaking, really cool stuff. I really like this new wave of AI blockchains because in the end, you want to have blockchains that are super scalable and can allow for really complicated computations on the blockchain directly to make them decentralized, and an easy way to pay for those decentralized computations as well. So cool stuff. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Always do your research if you want to get into Phala, but for building, for learning about it, I think it's cool, and definitely go to the wiki to learn more. I will put the links down below in the description. And for everything else, subscribe to the channel for more updates on airdrops, DeFi products, new blockchains, and everything else. See you in the next video.